What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about some things that can make Madden Ultimate Team better. We're going to be focusing on one thing. A lot of you guys that have been coming to the channel, whether you're a new viewer or you're a veteran, a lot of you guys want me to focus right now on Madden 21. I hear you loud and clear. I will try to get some NBA 2K action in there as well, but you guys want to focus on 21. So we're going to be talking about a lot of things as we go over this Joe Klecko right here. Some of you guys have been wondering, is the guy good? So you guys are going to be able to see for yourselves what he's able to do, but I wanted to just show you, he does get chemmed up to an 88 speed. He, that block shedding at 99, power move, stock white 99. So he's not going to be a guy that's going to run through and go crazy, but he's going to create opportunities for your outside linebackers in the 3-4 defense. All right, so the one thing that I'm focused on as we go ahead and jump into the Super Bowl is release of the quarterbacks. A lot of you guys have been asking me, what do I think about the beta? Okay, first of all, I want to know how many of you guys played the Madden 21 beta. It was a closed beta. You had to get an email to get the code, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Let me know by writing the number 3 in the comment section, did you play the beta? Because I'm going to go over some things that's going to, strictly involve the Madden 21 beta. Now, I want to continue to remind you, that does not mean that when the game is released, it's going to play like that beta. If you guys remember, in for the Madden 20 beta, the game really played nothing like the beta. It was just a build of the game that EA was giving us, a chance to kind of see it, and so they can get feedback. Now, with this game right here, with Madden 21, they actually gave you guys a forum where you guys can go ahead and release your feedback, and they can go ahead and review it. People can look at it and see what's going on with it. It was available on the screen when you actually, logged into the beta, where you could go for the forum. And I think a lot of you guys took advantage of that to kind of give you guys some insight. Now, as far as the release goes, right? When I use the Kansas City Chiefs, even right there, you see that right there, bro? That's Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what happened is when people figured out what was going on as far as like the gunslinger glitch and stuff like that, I think EA did a couple things because Aaron Rodgers, in certain cases, doesn't throw the ball as fast as it used to. But let's get back to Madden 21. So this is the deal, right? Madden 21 is supposed to be a game that opens back up the passing game. So pretty much, based on what they've been telling us, we should not be able to come out with a punter at QB and win a game, right? That means that we just can't come out and run the ball every snap because they're going to make it so that, the defense has better run fits, players react differently, the awareness, getting off blocks, all that good stuff. We went over a lot of that stuff already once they released the information. So we know that they've done things and put things into the game to make it so that it's not as OP with the run game. Does that mean that everything is going to be covered? I don't believe so. I think it's a step in the right direction, but again, the run game was so wild in 20, I don't know if with a similar build, they can make it the same. Now remember, the PS5 and the new Xbox is going to be coming out, that's going to be a different version of Madden 21. So that game could actually be the game that all of us are going to want to get. I try to tell you guys, if we go back to like Madden 25, how many of you guys played Madden 25 on both the next gen, which would have been the PS4 and the PS3? Now remember, the PS3 and the Xbox, whatever Xbox that was, I don't know, I don't keep track of that. I'm a PlayStation guy. The actual previous one was way better than the next gen for the Madden 25. So what I'm trying to say is like the PS3 version of Madden 25 was way better. Like all fundamentally just way better. I don't know what they were doing. It was just a better game, right? This might be a little bit different now because it seems like everything is going in reverse. So there's a chance that the way that the game plays could be a lot better on the newer systems that are going to be coming out. So think about it this way, right? This release situation that I have a major issue with because the only way that the release is good is if you're on the run. And a lot of you guys are wondering, like, why do a lot of these guys that, they're supposed to be pro players, why do they throw the ball a lot on the run? They do that because the ball is released a lot faster than if you're standing in the pocket. So that's the advantage, the dashing deadeye and stuff like that. A lot of you guys ask me and I tell you, whatever you see these pros do, they're doing it for a reason. They're not doing it because, it looks flashy. They're trying to win money. So when it comes to competitiveness, they got to do what works for them. So in order to pass the ball this year, you required escape artists because you had to hike the ball, run outside the pocket like an idiot and throw it. That's not something that they wanted to do. That's something that they had to do. That was necessary. So my issue as I get Moss right here is this, right? What are they going to do that's going to be different about the release? Because I don't believe, based on the beta, that they can change that much before the game is launched. That's just my opinion. Because in all honesty, Mahomes still releases the ball the same exact way that he does in Madden 20, based on the beta. All right, so that one fix can make Madden 21 Ultimate Team way better. If they, you know what they could do for us? Let me just say it like this, right? For regs, that'll probably be the best situation, right? If they leave everything the same, because with regs, it'll give people a reason to pick another team. It'll give somebody the reason to, you know, say like, look, all right, I'm going to go with the Packers. I'm going to take the Packers because I want Aaron Rodgers' release. I don't know about the other abilities, but that's why I'm going to take the Packers. In Ultimate Team, they are going to have to allow the Gunslinger to work. One of the major issues with Madden 20 was that Gunslinger did not work. It was something, you put it on, you would see like a little bit more zip, but it wasn't something that was noticeable like it was in previous Madden. So because of that, we were just disgusted with it. Late in the year, when it was, you know, disclosed, like, yo, okay, you know, you could put, you know, you could stack Gunslinger and the ball comes out super fast. It made the the game a little bit more fast, you know, the release a little bit more fast and the game a little bit more fun. But let's just be honest, it was very, very late. It's like, yo, what is going on? Like a lot of this stuff that goes on in the game, we want to take advantage of it for the life of the game. So when we go and, you know, get a new game and we open it up and we're like, yo, all right, this is another year. We've been stuck with enjoying like maybe a month of really, really good Madden, and then they patch the game because of, you know, frivolous complaints that don't make any sense, and then the game changes. But again, we have to remember that that's part of the side where I've been trying to tell you guys for the last 4 years. They have to do that for that core audience. I mean, like, it's just common sense. Like, if you guys started a product and, you know, like 2 or 3 guys that were supposed to be considered like the real deal, like the core dudes, didn't buy it, but a whole bunch of other people were buying it, you won't care about those core dudes, no matter how real you are, because the bottom line is the money. So we have to understand, like, all right, look, we can go ahead and try to, you know, fight for making competitive, the competitive mode a little bit more competitive, certain things to work the way that it's supposed to, bringing back the strafe to pick the ball instead of having the ball hawk. We can fight for that stuff, but again, I don't believe that those are fights that we're gonna win, because the numbers are overwhelming. And as you can see, there's so many, bruh, I played like a dude that was like 8 that was going crazy on me the other day, dude. Like, the dude wanted to fight me afterwards. I'm like, oh, yo, the dude, and the crazy part is I couldn't even beat him like I wanted to, because the game has changed. He knows he could throw the ball right at me, bro, and I could stand there. He gonna dot me. Like, he's like, yo, what up? And you want to fight? Dude put on his Rambo eyelashes and everything. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Dude's 8. That never used to happen in previous Maddens. Like, if you didn't know what you were doing, you would get dominated beyond belief, and then you would just go cry in the corner. Now, you can just come out, run backwards, throw the ball with your eyes closed, and good things will happen. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. We have to go step by step. And a lot of you guys are asking about my opinions on this, and I appreciate you guys wanting my feedback. But again, my job for you guys is to make sure that whatever the game is, you enjoy it. I don't care what other people say about what you guys do, what I do, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, this guy's getting moss right here, and Calvin is just so clutch. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you worry about those other guys, oh, bro, you know, you shouldn't, you know, what are you doing, the Gmias streak, and they rage? Bro, it doesn't matter. Those are the same guys throwing rollout corners because they know the defense can't cover corner routes. So it doesn't matter. Whatever works, we are going to do it. We're going to have fun with the game our way, and that's going to be the thing, you know, the thing that we're going to go with. Now, Aaron Rodgers might still have to be the move. We didn't get to use him in the beta, but more than likely, if everything looks the same, we're going to probably have to, you know, depend on Aaron Rodgers to make the game a little bit more, you know, formidable in the beginning. So the reason that I'm saying that the release can make the game better is because when you have these pocket QBs that can't do anything, like, what is the benefit of having Tom Brady with Gunslinger if he throws the ball 17 years after you press the button? It doesn't make any sense, right? So you're going to be forced to have a player that can escape outside the pocket and throw it on a run, because with that, it's a little bit more of a zip motion and you're not really held up right there. So it works out better for you. Those are the things that we have to discuss. Those are the things that we have to figure out together. And then in doing that, I think that we will have a much better experience. But EA Sports can, and, you know, if you guys are, you know, were active on the forum for the closed beta, that's something that I suggested way back. You know, the release, I told you guys the release was still a problem. So that's going to be something that you guys are going to have to go ahead and keep, you know, commenting about, because if they give the quarterbacks better releases, especially, like I said, because I'm talking Ultimate Team. If you give us a, an option to add something that actually works, and you give us the ability to say, you know what, we can use that gunslinger, we know that that QB can get the ball out faster, I think a lot of us would pass the ball and not even have to moss dudes. Because that's the biggest thing about it. You could do reads, you could have the post route, corner routes, all that stuff like that. But when you play somebody that understands the devilish aspects of cover 4 drop, you can't really do much. And I promise you that. Like, you'll play a bum that, watched a video and he thinks he knows how to run cover 4 drop. There are specific demons in this game that know how to run it, that stop the run, the pass, everything. And it is nothing you can do about it. And it's as simple as that. Now, when you run into somebody like that, that's when everything is all different, and you got to really figure it out for yourself. Like, all right, so look, what do we got to do here? Because there's nothing else. You can't release the ball, at the drop of a dime. So things are going to happen. And I know what I know what you guys are going to say. Yeah, but you can release the ball while you're getting hit now and stuff like that. Let me tell you about that. When I was playing online in the beta, the closed beta, every time I got hit and threw the ball, it was a pick. So maybe Tom Brady doesn't have the arm strength, and maybe a stronger arm QB would be able to get the ball downfield while he's getting hit, because you might argue the release with that, but that's still going to be a problem. And that's another thing that's going to make the game wild, is because now they're going to let you get the ball off, but it's going to be a turnover, which in my opinion is a little bit more realistic, so I'm not really knocking it, because that happens all the time. By the way, we won the Super Bowl, and yeah, slap it up. I think for us, though, we're going to have to see a little bit more of what abilities are supposed to do in the game to kind of make Madden 21 a better game. But for the most part, most of us that do it, like myself, it's about building my team. Like, I enjoy the aspect of building my team, which is why I'm going to be giving you guys some videos on how to do that into Madden 21, because so many of you guys have been giving me feedback that you want me to start giving you guys that insight into what's going to be done, how we're going to build our team, what are we going to do. So we're going to start now. So there will be a new series coming out with the Madden 21 Ultimate Team Builder, and we're going to go through that as I go through different aspects of the team, and we'll look at it like that in preparation of it, because you guys were right. Last year I did do that, and it prepared a lot of you guys for the new Madden. So it is my fault for not getting back to you guys with the same routine. I definitely apologize for that, but you guys can go ahead and look out for those videos that'll be dropping very, very soon, explaining to you guys exactly how we're going to build our team, what's needed, all the intangibles that's going to make you a much better player than your opponent, and that'll be coming right here at GmiasWorld. So feel free to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and just let me know what else you would like to know about Madden 21, my thoughts, and it's possible I'll touch on it in a video. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.